With the foundation you built here, your adventure's just beginning. We agree, right? You're just beginning. This is not the end. But I just want to say, this time, let's thank the people that got you here. I want to say to our faculty, thank you for preparing these students, not just for today, but for tomorrow. To the family, friends, and loved ones, thank you for every encouraging word, every sacrifice, and every moment of support. To our corporate partners and donors, thank you for helping to make this journey possible. And to the students, thank you for believing in yourselves and this institution. You are why we do this. I also want to say you're welcome. I just want to say you're welcome. We don't get enough thank yous. But I also want to say, you're welcome. Thank you. I also want to say, you're welcome, because I see the smiling faces. This was a challenge. I heard it all. Thanks for sharing those stories. But let me get back to the script. I'm just going to take just one point. And President, I just want to say, 30 years ago, I graduated from Clark with my doctorate from the School of Education. And I just want to mention to you, 30 years later, my son is graduating in this MBA. And so I just want to say, I think I've used up all my time and they're about to pull me off, but I say, please stay connected. You know I'll call you. I got your numbers. You got my numbers, I know that. But please stay connected, because right now, I just want to welcome you to family. Thank you so much.
At this point, I'll call on the Reverend Dr. Joanne Lawrence Miles, the Dean of the Office of Spiritual Life and Engagement, to give the invocation. Dr. Miles.
Thank you, Dean Udoka. There are so many wonderful celebrations happening at the same time on this campus. So I'm coming from another, but it's important for me to also be here to celebrate with you all on this day all of the good things that God is doing. Won't you please join me now that we may give thanks and praise to the one who makes all things possible. Let us pray. You who formed us with the stars, you who breathed life into us. We pause, oh God, to acknowledge you on this day and to give you thanks and to give you praise for creating us, equipping us, and establishing and declaring plans for each of our lives. God, we thank you for the ways that you have worked within each one of us. We thank you for the ways that we have been able to draw strength from you. In those days when we doubted, in those days when we feared, in those days when we wondered if we could go forward, God, we thank you that you woke us up and that you sent us on our way. God, we thank you for all of the times that you sent an encourager, family, friend, or someone that we didn't even know to remind us to continue to persevere, to remind us that you, oh God, love us unconditionally and promise to do exceedingly and abundantly in each of our lives. So God, we thank you that you have brought us to this day through the highs and the lows. We thank you, God, that you have seen us through, and we thank you that you shall continue to do so. So as we celebrate on this day and look forward to those things to come, help us to remember, oh God, that it is you and through you and because of you and with you that all things are possible. Help us to trust in you. Help us to remain focused and centered in you. And help us to be a light in this world because of you. It is in your holy, righteous, and matchless name that we pray. On this day, family, let us together declare amen and amen. Amen.
Graduate class of 2025. Congratulations. It is an august occasion when we have the president of this university grace the stage. You will not see him on the program because in my wildest dreams I did not imagine that he would have the time to be here. So, Mr. President, thank you for being here. With your permission, I will establish protocol and bring you forth to greet these graduates. Thank you.
Thank you so much to this distinguished Dean of our School of Business, Dr. Sylvanus J. Doka. Most certainly to our leadership of the university, to include our provost, from whom you will hear shortly, as well as the charge that you should be excited about that's going to come from the General Counsel of Clark Atlanta University, Mrs. Jennifer Irvin Hooker, and Dr. Ali, Dr. Davis. Again, thank you for that presentation and congratulations on your son. There is so much congratulatory spirit in the air right now. I know so many of you well. See up and down the promenade, talking. Got my twins over here who even won a championship for me. You know, I'm gonna miss you guys. Okay? And I say that because the athleticism is one thing, the student athlete is one thing. But I want to acknowledge the way that you all carry yourselves as perfect gentlemen on this campus all the time. I appreciate that, black man. This class, you all have so much to be proud of. And I've come by to tell you that I'm proud of you and to simply say congratulations. Yes, Dr. Miles is correct. There are so many, and I have vice presidents here too on my right, Dr. Peters and Dr. Brown and Dr. Burston. Yeah, that's commencement season, just take it. But I wanted to really just come to be with you, just to come and witness and to observe your achievement of this dream. I know about the late nights, the money getting low, you get tired, sometimes even get recruited for other opportunities. But congratulations on having persevered. And we look forward now to you going into the world to represent Clark Atlanta University. And when you walk into those rooms, you know how we go. We don't walk in there head down, you know, everybody else, you come from what school, you come from what school. We don't go to, I'm from Clark. I am a graduate of Clark Atlanta University. Bachelors, masters, doctorates, walk in those rooms. Walk into the world understanding that everything has really changed. Okay? It has really changed. But let me tell you this, it's going to be all right at the end of the day. You can listen to prognosticators, you can listen to the news media, you can listen to whoever you want. I'm here to tell you, it's going to be okay, and it's going to be okay. The part of the reason is because you are part of the solution, and we're looking for you to be part of the solution. Congratulations again, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and Sunday. Look like we've been together every day for the last, okay, here's the one thing I do want to say. I want to make some changes to our academic calendar. We need to push commencement earlier because the young, not young, but the undergraduates, they need to see this. Unfortunately, they go home, our schedule, they don't see us walking up and down this promenade with all these beautiful robes representing all these differences. They don't see the excitement. Some of them are wondering, am I going to persevere? And if you just come to one of these services, then it might give you just what you need to make it. Again, congratulations, and I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you Sunday. And I look forward to seeing you in the world on Monday. Thank you so much.
How about another round of applause for President French? Class, you've done it. Your hard work, late nights, and sacrifice, they've paid off. On Sunday, you will be a graduate again because you've done it once already, right? This time you're graduating from a top 100 business school in the nation, from this Clark Atlanta University, a program that is on an unstoppable march to transformational excellence. You are ready to conquer the world with a CAU degree in hand and all of the power and knowledge that comes with it. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the class of 2025 hooding ceremony to celebrate these graduates from the School of Business. Welcome, everyone. The purpose of the hooding ceremony is to induct graduates formally into the business professions. And that's what we are here to do as a business today. Everyone, let's give a rousing round of applause to our graduating students today. Thank you so much. Mr. President, I know you established protocol, but just in case, I want to make sure I catch everyone as we go through here. So I say to the members of the Clark Atlanta University Board of Trustees here present, to Dr. George T. French Jr., PhD, the 5th president of Clark Atlanta University, to Dr. Charlene D. Gilbert, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, to the entire university leadership, including members of the executive and administrative cabinets here present, to our tireless department chairs and program directors, to Dr. Paul Brown, Chair, Department of Decision Sciences and Department of Economics, to Dr. Crystal Hudson, Chair, Department of Accounting and Department of Finance, to Dr. Michelle Rhodes, Executive Director for Strategic Initiatives and Program Director, Department of Management, to Professor Steve Carnegie, Program Director, Department of Marketing, to Dr. Markeisha Henderson, Assistant Dean and Program Director, Sports and Entertainment Program, to Dr. Cheryl Jester George, Assistant Dean and Director of Graduate Programs, to Dr. Kasim Ali, Robert W. Woodruff Endowed Professor of Finance, to Dr. Ed Davis, Christine McCahan Smith Endowed Professor, to all of our alumni representing Clark Atlanta University, Clark University, Clark College, and Atlanta University, to the business school faculty and staff, and to our orator, our General Counsel, Jennifer Irving, the rest? Hooker, thank you. Thank you so much. And most importantly to you, the graduates, 2025 graduating class of the School of Business right here at Clark Atlanta University. Welcome. As the Dean of the School of Business, I am delighted to be here to celebrate this auspicious occasion with you and your families. On behalf of our entire CAU School of Business family, faculty, staff, students, and alumni, I congratulate you on this magnificent achievement. I commend your resilience and determination that has brought you to this monumental goal, your graduation from Clark Atlanta University. The experiences that you have honed here has shaped you. You demonstrated resolution, flexibility, and tenacity in the face of uncertainty. You are resolved to finish the degree you started in spite of whatever challenges you faced. This will serve you well throughout the rest of your life. As you reflect on all of your accomplishments, new experiences, and challenges throughout your matriculation here, never forget the rich history and traditions of this wonderful university, and the support of the faculty, family, and friends who have been the source of inspiration to you during this chapter of your personal journey. Your dedication and your CAU degree will help you continue to achieve success, even as life presents you with more obstacles. President mentioned it. They are here, that you are prepared. So there's nothing to worry about. Nothing transforms a person like a college education. Our provost will tell you that. She says it all the time. It fundamentally changes who you are, giving you the confidence to imagine new possibilities and the means to turn those dreams into reality. It also transforms the people closest to you as they see the incredible opportunities unlocked by education. I have experienced this firsthand. As the first in my family to have earned a PhD, which still defines me till today, I have seen the influence of that achievement all around me. Nephews, nieces, in-laws, and believe it or not, even my children among them, are now, there are now 12 doctors in the family. There are PhDs, MDs, JDs, and 2 more in progress. All this because they saw that it could be done because I did it. So that is what you've done for your family, is that you've shown that it can be done. You shine a light on this path and make it possible for others to come through. As a graduate of this school, you have honed the skills you need to go anywhere and achieve anything. You've developed critical thinking, nurtured a caring spirit, grown the agility to adapt, and fostered a curiosity for lifelong learning. You are ready to succeed in today's rapidly evolving workforce and make a difference in the world. Your creativity, diligence, and the education you've attained in this university have given you the wings to soar high in everything you do. To our guests here present, parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, cousins, spouses, children, guardians, and the entire support system of our graduates, I thank you for entrusting your students to us for the period that they have been with us. We are proud to have been a part of their professional development. Your support, prayers, countless hours on the phone, those last-minute fund transfer to their account, and countless other things that you've done through the years for our students has been the difference, and is why they are here today, ready to be conferred with their degrees on Sunday when the president does that. And I always remind graduating students, you have not graduated yet. You will graduate on Sunday when the president confers degrees on you. At this time, let me ask the graduates to please stand and face your family and give them a rousing applause of appreciation for what they've done for you. Thank you. As the president always says, I have more, but I'm going to stop. At this point, please help me welcome my boss, Dr. Charlene D. Gilbert, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, to the stage to bring greetings from the university. Thank you all.
All right, well, I'm going to start with an apology. I have more, but I'm going to stop. Is that what you said? Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here, and on behalf of Clark Atlanta University, I'd like to bring greetings and a warm welcome for all of our MBA and master's students who have and will be graduating this coming Sunday. I also extend my warm greetings to Dean Odoko, the School of Business faculty, staff, and administrators who have all had the privilege of walking this academic journey with these amazing students. Lastly, a special greeting and warm welcome to each and every one of the parents and family and friends and church members and supporters in the room today to help us celebrate these wonderful and beautiful graduates. Today we have the honor and the privilege of honoring the students who have earned their degrees in the School of Business. And the degrees earned here are a testament to the hard work, talent, and determination each of you have invested in your education. You have all excelled. And today we're here to celebrate these exceptional students who work long days and long nights to achieve academic accomplishments. Many of you have demonstrated extraordinary perseverance and are the exemplars of the CAAU model. I'll find a way or I'll make a way. When I hear faculty describing your accolades you have collectively accumulated, I can tell you I am humbled by your accomplishments. Each of you has and really, I can tell you, and this is honest, and people who know me, I will know that this is true. I get more notes from your dean about they won another competition. They beat somebody else. They came in first place. You all are some of the most extraordinarily accomplished students at this university. Thank you for doing that work. In my these brief opportunities on these occasions, I like to just offer 3 short pieces of advice based on what I think. I try to remember what I was thinking when I was sitting where you all were sitting many, many decades ago. And look, I don't remember anybody. I don't remember who talked to me. All I remember is I got my diploma and I was happy. Take a mental snapshot. I would say take a photograph, but y'all take more photographs in one day than I had in my entire life. So I know y'all got photographs, but remember this moment, breathe in the air. 2, don't forget to take care of yourselves. Now, you are the toughest graduates, right? Because you're from the School of Business. I watch how your dean rolls. So I know, but you all, as you go out there and you take on the world, make sure you take a minute to take care of yourselves, because you know what? You all have been through a lot. You came through COVID. You came through this, you're in this very hard moment. You have lost more people at your age than anyone could have ever imagined coming through COVID. So take a moment, because you will never be the first or the last or the only person to struggle a little bit and to struggle with depression or to have a tough moment. Whatever it is, just take a moment to take care of yourself. Make that one of your #1 priorities. And lastly, give what you've been given. I like to say, as you bask in the joy, richness, and satisfaction of your academic success, try to give what others have given to you, whether that was kindness, opportunity, or assistance. If someone opened the door for you to be in this room tonight, be sure to hold that door open for someone else. Mentor someone, champion someone, inspire someone. Lastly, on days like this all across America right now, there are people like me standing in front of audiences, and we're trying to think of something to say as we bring greetings and welcomes and remarks. And I'm often thinking, okay, well, what can I say that they haven't already heard? But something occurred to me is in the, thinking about how you all are future, part of what you've been trained to do is research and ask questions and think critically and find answers. And I thought about the Zora Neale Hurston, the famous 20th century anthropologist who wrote of research. Research is formalized curiosity. It is poking and prying with a purpose. Thank you all for being curious. Thank you for being dedicated to your purpose, to innovation, discovery. In this audience sits a future corporate executive that would be responsible for a multi-million-dollar pharmaceutical company that would change healthcare. In this audience, and specifically in these first few rows, sits someone who's going to be a future entrepreneur that creates a nationally known brand, or sits a community leader who's going to shape the economic livelihood of a disadvantaged neighborhood, or a music industry executive that will protect financial interests of a young artist. You know why I know it? Because I've seen your future in the lives of the alumni who sat where you sat and have gone on to do each of those amazing things I just told you. So, on behalf of CAU, I'm pleased to tell you that you honor us and the legacy of this institution every time you formulate a question to solve a problem and do what the Nobel Prize winning pharmacologist Zint Zorgi said, you see what everybody else is seeing and think what nobody else has thought. I pray that you leave this institution during this season and use the tools that you've been given to see those who are unseen, to see solutions to problems that have been overlooked, to imagine a more just world, and to use your gifts to build a vision of the future that honors the founders and of this illustrious institution. You stand on the shoulders of people who had the courage, tenacity, and determination to dream the impossible and imagine a brighter future. I wish you all the very best. I'm so proud of your accomplishments. I wish for you all good things. Thank you for your hard work, your commitment, the pursuit of excellence, and for sharing with us your very, very best selves. One last quote I'll share is from Nelson Mandela, the democratically elected president of South Africa, who said, "I never lose, I either win or I learn. Keep winning, keep learning, and be well on your journey." Congratulations.
Okay, we're getting there. Thank you, Provost, for those words. Appreciate that. I just want to take 1 minute. Before I continue, I want to recognize the exceptional team that helped put this program on. I just want to pause right here. China Ellaby, Mrs. Camilla Cole, Sandy Denson, Dr. Michelle Rose, Dr. Makisha Henderson, the faculty. I just want to say thank you. But we're at the best part, or one of several best parts. Now, I have the pleasure to introduce someone who represents the future of the CAU School of Business with energy, excellence, and poise. Please welcome Maya Pierce, a proud member of the MBA class of 2025, who will introduce our keynote speaker. Maya, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Maya Pierce, and on Sunday, I will be a two-time alum of this amazing university. So it is my esteemed honor to introduce another amazing alumna of this amazing university, Ms. Jennifer Irvin Hooker, Esquire. She serves as the General Counsel for Clark Atlanta University, where she advises executive and senior leadership on all legal matters of the institution. Very important woman here. A proud CAU alumna, Jennifer returned to her alma mater in 2020 as the first woman chief attorney, guiding legal strategy during the COVID-19 pandemic. Before CAU, she was the general counsel and chief legal officer for the Memphis Shelby County Schools, where she made history as the first African American woman in that role. You good? Yep. Her legal career began at the nationally recognized law firm Baker Donaldson, and before practicing law, she worked as an accountant at Warner Bros. Discovery, formerly known as Turner Broadcasting. Jennifer is a proud graduate of Northwestern University Pritzker School of Law and a celebrated leader, earning honors such as, but not limited to, National Black Lawyers Top 40 Under 40, and Georgia Trends Legal Elite. And I'm sure there will be so many more. So let's give her a round of applause. I'm so excited to hear what she has to say.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is so personal to me because I am, as Maya just mentioned, a proud graduate of the School of Business. So this is very full circle moment. So having the honor to give you all the charge, especially in times like these, is just, it's surreal. So I hope that you take the words that I share with you today and take them to heart, and carry them with you. So I'll get started. Good afternoon. I've already greeted you. To the proud parents, relentless professors, hardworking staff, and occasionally your underappreciated group teammates from your group projects, thank you for being here today. And to the graduates, congratulations. You have finally arrived at the moment where you can trade in those 2 a.m. group chats, those group meet chats that you set up, those Blackboard announcements, and your business case write-ups for, drum roll, another set of 2 a.m. messages on Slack, Google Calendar wars you're going to engage in, and real-life strategy decks that still just don't make any sense. As a proud alum of the School of Business, particularly the accounting program, I have walked the same campus paths, stressed over the same midterms, and yes, like many of you, considered dropping from the program because it might have gotten too hard. Considered more than once. I remember late nights in the library with vending machine dinners, chips and crackers, running into classmates who were on the verge of a breakdown or a breakthrough, sometimes at the same time. But I also remember the pride of finishing something hard, the joy of discovering what I was capable of, the small but mighty community of people who saw me and pushed me into the leader I was becoming. Small caveat, I'm a lawyer because it was a School of Business professor who taught commercial contracts who noticed my excitement in the class and pulled me to the side and said, "You should consider law school." That's why today is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of everything you've overcome, not just academically, but personally, mentally, emotionally. You didn't just get a degree. You're not just going to get a degree. You've already gained a whole new lens on life through this education you've received. And now you're ready to lead in that. And I get to welcome you into a new phase of your life and leadership, not just as a professional, but as a voice of impact and consequence in an ever-changing world. So today, I want to talk to you about 3 words that, because of the degrees you're going to be earning on Sunday, they're going to shape your life from this day forward. I hope they do. And these 3 words are very simple. Mind your business. Some of you heard that growing up from Big Mama TT, your own mamas, and you knew it meant one thing. Stay in your lane and don't ask too many questions. We know what mind your business means, right? But I'm going to flip it today. Because in this context, I'm not talking about getting out of other people's business. I'm talking about the charge to build, protect, and elevate your own business, your name, your reputation, your future. Minding your business isn't about silence. It's about knowing what belongs to you, your vision, your career, your mental health, your circle, and being a good steward of all of that. It's about guarding your name like equity, investing in your growth like it's stock, and protecting your boundaries like intellectual property. That's what I'm talking about. Because here's the truth, the world is noisy, and everyone has opinions about what you should do, but if you mind your business, if you listen inward more than scroll outward, you'll build a future that's not just successful, but it's sustainable. So today I want to walk you through the framework of leadership I've come to live by. And it starts with audacity, it demands agility, and it's grounded in accountability. So let's go deeper. Stay with me for a little bit. I'm a preacher's kid, so you might see a little bit of that come out. So let's start off with audacity. Let's pack that. It takes real courage, let's be honest. It takes courage nowadays to be black, brilliant, and ambitious in a world that is still unsure what to do when all three exist in one person. In that context, audacity is the act of showing up like your presence is the solution, like our president just told you. It's raising your hand, your standard, and let's be honest, your rate, unapologetically. Whether you're stepping into future 500 boardrooms, launching your own ventures, or fighting to change the culture in your own family business, the world will test your presence. It will ask you, who sent you? And your answer is two-part. God sent me and I sent myself. Because your degrees, though hard-earned, will not be your greatest weapon. Your courage will be. Some of you will enter spaces and companies where you will be the youngest, the only black face in the room, even in 2025, or the person with just too many ideas or too much to say. Good, be that person. Let me tell you, I have been the youngest person in the room. I've been the only woman at the law firm, the only black woman at the law firm, the only black person, period. But I've seen what boldness makes possible, but even worse, what fear can delay. Here's how audacity shows up in real life. It's sending the email even if you're scared they'll say no. It's negotiating the offer instead of settling for the first number. It's saying, I actually have a different perspective when the room is echoing the same tired idea. It means applying for the promotion you're not qualified for because you are the qualifier. It means asking questions no one wants to ask and building what's never been built before, imagination. And sometimes audacity is just believing in yourself in a world that keeps suggesting and telling you to lower your expectations. We come from boldness. Clark Atlanta was born out of audacity to educate us when society said we shouldn't even read. So don't shrink, don't settle. Don't delay your greatness out of fear of judgment. Be bold anyway. That's my first point. And let's go on to agility. This is a big one. The pandemic forced us all to pivot. Lord knows it did. Not once, not twice, but repeatedly. We moved from classrooms to Zoom, from campus hangouts to virtual happy hours, from assumptions to awakenings. You learned to be flexible, but now you've got to turn that flexibility into strategy. What do I mean by that? Today, we're living in a world where the rules are constantly shifting on us. Today's CEOs are navigating AI, global inflation, cultural reckonings, and climate risk, and that just happened on Tuesday. You're stepping into an era where entire industries are going to change overnight, and what you learned in class might be outdated 6 months from now. That's a real thing, y'all. So you're marching on Sunday. I'm getting this degree. I just told you it may be outdated in 6 months. So what do I do with that? How do you win? The answer is simple. You stay agile. In business, agility isn't just moving fast. It's knowing when to move and when to pause. Discernment. It's the art of iteration, the gift of learning something new and letting it inform how you lead. So, to sum it up, agility in leadership means asking better questions instead of chasing faster answers. Let that sink in. Discerning when tradition serves us, but when it holds us back. Navigating teams, timelines, and tempers with emotional intelligence. Here's the key. Agility has to be unmatched with ego. They can't go together. Because sometimes the market's going to shift, sometimes your audience changes, sometimes even you're going to evolve, even from today. So in these moments, your willingness to adjust without abandoning your values, it's what's going to set you apart. You are already agile. In order to have made it through this program, I have to believe that you had to adopt some level of agility. You didn't just pivot though, you persisted. So now use that agility to lead others through uncertainty, because it's not about knowing everything. It's about learning quickly, adjusting gracefully, and leading confidently anyway. Now let me bring it home with the biggest one, because all of you are leaders. I'm gonna bring it home with the most often overlooked part, and that's accountability. It's what separates the loud from the leaders. Everybody wants power. Everybody wants a title. But do you know what the world really respects? People who do what they say they're gonna do. It's just that simple, y'all. Your character is your currency. And in this business world, trust is the true bottom line. Yes, you may have the talent. Yes, you may have the credentials and the ideas, but do you keep your word? Do you do what you said you're going to do when the spotlight is off and the credit is gone? Yes, your resume will get you in the room, but your reputation is what will keep you there. We are in a time where integrity is rare. It's running on low. So let yours be radical. Let it be radical in times like this. Follow through. Take ownership when you mess up. I know that's scary, but trust me, that is the fastest way to build integrity and trust with your team. Own when you got it wrong, even when you're the supervisor. Own it. I messed up. Okay? Treat people well, even when no one's watching, even if there's nothing for you to gain from it. And remember that ethics isn't just a class you took, it's the way you do life. Because in the long game of leadership, character is currency, and it's what builds trust, and trust moves faster than any algorithm. Word catches when people find out you don't have integrity, right? You want people to follow your leadership, so you need to let them see you take ownership when you fall short, speak truth to power, even when it's uncomfortable. Treat your assistants with the same respect you'd treat an executive. Lead with humility when you're praised, and resilience when you're not. And let me say this especially to my high achievers here. Accountability also means setting boundaries. That's so hard. That's so hard, I know. You don't owe anyone burnout. That's not on the job description, either in ink or invisible ink. You don't have to answer every call, join every committee, or solve every problem. There's a team for that. Being accountable to your values means protecting your peace as much as you protect your position. I'm going to say that one more time. Being accountable to your values means protecting your peace just as much as you protect your positions that you're going to take on. So because when you know who you are, the world can't buy you, it can't break you, or brand you in its image. So stay accountable, not to perfection, but to purpose, y'all. When you mind your business with accountability, you create something far more valuable than profit. You create legacy. So class of 2025, you're gonna earn more than a degree. You've earned a mission. You may not know it yet, but it's coming in these times now. So I leave you with this final charge. Again, mind your business. Be audacious in your dreams. Go after the job. Start that venture. Write that book. Launch that movement, even if you're scared. Be agile in your approach. Stay ready to adapt, evolve, and grow. The world will change, but so can you. Be accountable in your leadership. Let your name mean something powerful. Build credibility, not just a resume. Because the world doesn't need more professionals. It needs principled leaders, especially now, y'all. And when things get loud, when the noise of comparison, fear, or doubt creeps in, come back to your center. Mind your business. Whether it's the business of justice, that's the business I ended up taking on. The business of innovation, the business of service, the business of equity, the business of lifting as you climb, the business of finding a way or making one. That is the Clark Atlanta way. That is our legacy, and now that is your charge. You are brilliant, you are ready, and you are necessary. You're so necessary right now. So congratulations, graduates. Go and mind your business.
Class of 2025. Did you hear that the General Counsel is a graduate of this program? Did you know that she was an accounting graduate? She talked about agility. How do you get from being an accounting graduate, correct, to being the General Counsel of a university? You have to be agile. I'm so inspired. I am so inspired. Thank you so much for that inspiring speech. Class, please, another round of applause for our orator. At this time, I am going to call on Dr. Cheryl Jester George, the director of this great program, to present graduates for hooding. Dr. Jester George.
Okay, we can do better than that. This is the reason why we're here. It's that time, it's that time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Actually, I have several pages here, so it'll be another 30 minutes before we finish up. But actually, I'm gonna cut it short because this is actually the most important part. I do wanna say thank you for those words, and I'm gonna live by them. Audacious, agile, and accountability. Okay. I got it, you got it. Okay, but it is being taped, so I got it. All right. Okay, I'm going to be really, really brief. I do have about 5 pages here that I was going to go over about the hooding, but it's all about you. I do want to mention 2 things. The hooding ceremony is one of the most cherished and symbolic traditions in graduate education. It is not merely a formality, it is a moment of profound significance, marking the culmination of years of dedication, sacrifice, and scholarly pursuit. And today, graduates, moving forward, a faculty member, they're going to place a hood over your shoulder. This gesture, though simple in appearance, carries centuries of meaning. It is a visible and powerful symbol of your transformation from student to scholar, from learner to leader. So at this time, I ask Dr. Crystal Hudson. She comes to identify our Masters of Accounting students.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Crystal Hudson, the Department Chair for Accounting and Finance. Today, we joyfully gather to celebrate the exceptional accomplishments of our Masters of Arts in Accounting candidates. They represent the very best of Clark Atlanta University School of Business. These graduates are future-ready professionals poised to uphold the highest standards of accountability, strengthen financial transparency, and lead with purpose in a rapidly evolving global economy. The Masters of Arts in Accounting is more than a graduate degree. It's a mark of distinction that signifies a readiness to ensure the integrity of systems, protect stakeholders' interests, and support sound decision-making across public and private sectors. These graduates have completed all program requirements and exemplify the highest candidates and professional excellent standards. I guess we're going to do them all together. Dr. Jester George? Yes. Dr. Henderson.
Good afternoon. You all are mighty calm for folks with this kind of achievement. I know y'all didn't think you were gonna make it through Dr. Ali's class, but you did. You're here. Pinch yourself. This is happening. Let's breathe. We did it. I have the honor, I'm Dr. Markeisha Henderson, and I have the honor to present our MBA graduates. Today, we joyfully gather to celebrate the extraordinary accomplishments of our Master of Business Administration candidates who embody the leadership, innovation, and excellence that define the Clark Atlanta University School of Business. Today, we honor their academic accomplishments and applaud their unwavering dedication, resilience, and pursuit of distinction in a rigorous program designed to develop strategic thinkers, ethical decision makers, and impactful leaders. The MBA is not merely a credential, but a calling to lead with purpose and shape the business's future with vision and courage. Our graduates are prepared to meet the demands of a dynamic global economy and to create meaningful, sustainable change wherever they go. Okay. Clap for yourselves. Very good, very good.
Okay, what we've all been waiting for. Are we ready? Oh, come on, guys. Oh, my goodness. I got more energy out of this listening to things that are happening in the classroom. Come on, guys. Come on, give me a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. This is the exciting part. This is the big part. I want to announce our announcer who will be calling your names up, and this is the way we're going to do it. First of all, we're going to go by rows. You will come, you'll hand your card to the announcer. I'll announce it in a minute. You're going to come to the center stage, and you'll be hooded, okay? So, without further ado, the best announcer in the world, ready? Let's start clapping for him before he gets here. He's going to demand it. He's going to demand it. We have, we're going to call him Dr. Sam Burston. It is graduation period. Yep. Dr. Burston, he's Vice President for the Arts and External Engagement. So without further ado, Dr. Sam Burston, and with the first row, stand up.
Thank you, Dr. Cheryl Jester George. First of all, it's too quiet in here for me. We are here for a celebration, and it is indeed an honor to be with you and call your names during this time of jubilation and celebration. And I look forward to you clapping for these graduates when they come to the stage to do the photo ops. So let's do a rehearsal. Let's everybody give a huge round of applause. Come on, come on. Maya Pierce. Shedrick L. White, Jr. Imari Isaiah Watson. Mr. Marcus Morrell. Jalen Williams. You're going to see double Elijah Stewart. Andrew Stewart. Bria McGrady. Jayla Lovett. Sakura Norwood. Nadia Pace. Tevin Williams. Damian Jenkins Jr. He has greatness in his veins, Derek Jabari Colston. Malik Moore. Bria Jackson. Naya Ray Burwell. Mahogany Johnson. Summer Island. Melanie Morris. JD K. Gordon. DeMarcus Taylor. Tanisa Mitchell. Jalea Hunter. Willie Robertson, Jr. Gerald Jackson, Jr. Thank you again, Dean Udoka, for this opportunity.
We're almost there. At this time, I want to welcome my colleague, Dr. Markeisha Henderson, to come up to continue to let you know how you can continue to stay involved and engaged at the school, at the university, at the School of Business. Dr. Henderson.
Thanks for clapping for me, Dr. Johnson. I appreciate that. Clark Atlanta University, particularly our School of Business, is under tremendous growth, and it has not always been perfect. However, you are a part of that growth, and there will be growth that you won't be here to witness. That's why I am inviting you to consider joining in the tradition of the class gift. We are asking for $25 on behalf of the class of 2025, not because $25 solves all of the problems, but because it shows belief in what is possible. Because it says that we want the next class to always strive for continuous improvement. And it says we are willing to be a part of the change. Think of it as a seed, a small seed, but a seed planted with intention, and together those seeds grow into scholarships, new programs, and the kinds of improvements future students will thank you for. I'm one of those people on campus that gets to see the money come in, and I get to see it go out. And I've sat with some of you in my office seeking financial support. I also sat across from donors and alums and asked them for help on your behalf. So this one act of service to your soon-to-be alma mater before joining the status of alum. Dr. Jester George, do we have the QR code or no? Do we have the QR code for them to send? If not, Dr. Jester George will make sure that she, okay, very good. She's probably already emailed you a couple of times, so I'm just coming up to ask one more time that you consider and that the School of Business be leaders in this effort in supporting the university, supporting your, the Panthers that come behind you, and that we be the leaders because B School is the best school. Thank you very much.
Please check your last email for me. There is a link in there. And students, really, many of you don't receive scholarships. Now we have new students coming in. Now they're going to stand on your shoulders, so we're going to need your help. So please give. At this time, we're going to have a selection from one of your classmates, Derek Colston, with members of the CAU chorus.
Good evening, everyone. Today's song selection will be I Know I've Been Changed. Because I don't know about y'all, some of y'all know my story and what I've been through since I've been here. And it's been a lot. Coming in here, I'm definitely a different person. I know I've been changed. I said I know I've been changed. Good Lord, I know I've been changed. I said the angels in heaven done sign my name. Good Lord, I know I've been changed. I say that I know I've been changed. I said that I said I know I've been changed. I said the angels in heaven done sign my name. Well, if you don't believe that I've been redeemed, I said the angels in heaven done sign my name. Well, follow me down to that old Jordan Street. I said the angels in heaven done sign my name. Well, I stepped in the water. Ooh, water was cold. I said the angels in heaven done
rousing round of applause for Mr. Colson and members of the Clark Atlanta University Philharmonic Society. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, I've been changed. Graduates, our global alumni network is here to support you. Look for ways to remain engaged with your School of Business family here at Clark Atlanta University. Attend and participate in networking events, just like your family, friends, mentors, and peers who have helped you get you where you are today. We will always be here to support you. I've said in every one of these occasions that you are forever attached to us, and there's not a thing you can do about it. So do your very best to lift up your school, to make it the very best school that it can be. As I share with every student, especially when I talk to my undergraduates, when you lift up your school, you lift up your degree. When you put down your school, you put down your degree. So I invite you to be an engaged alumni, to help elevate what we do here in this school so that we can support those who come behind you. Your time here at CAU is only the beginning of your story, and as you begin the next chapter, be proud of all that you have accomplished. I know you know this, but I'll tell you that even as we sit here, history is happening. You are part of that history. The question I always ask is, what will be written about you at this moment in history? Keep that in mind in all that you do, and you'll always do that will reflect positively on you and consequently positively on Clark Atlanta University. No matter where life takes you next, you will always be part of this B School family. You represent this school's tradition of enterprising ingenuity, which blends entrepreneurial drive with practical intelligence to create impactful solutions for the world. You join a network of alums who lead the way as professionals and innovators, ready to address complex business challenges and lead with global fluency, harness human-centered technology and data, and champion sustainability and social responsibility. Once again, everyone, congratulations to you graduates and to your families. Thank you very much.
To all of the graduates, would you please stand as you are able? Won't you now receive this benediction? Your plans have been declared by God. Your name has been signed by the ancestors. Go forward, minding your business, and expect nothing but greatness. Go in love, go in peace, go in faith, and be amazing. Amen.
We're about to get out of here. I'm ready to go too. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, there's a reception upstairs on the second floor. We ask that you please join us. If the family and friends will remain seated until all of our platform party and our faculty and students have exited out, we would appreciate that. Ready? Okay. go this way? Okay.